Welcome to Lycomingfootball.com. We're into week 11, game number 10 of the year, and as I was saying earlier, it seems like 4 months ago I couldn't wait for the season to start. We've had nice weather for practice this year. Here it is, November 10th, 12th, November 12th, I guess, something like that.
Something like that.
And it's probably 50 degrees, sunny in Williamsport, and we're talking to Ryan Mihoci, and what a game Saturday, a classic game against Lebanon Valley, who's beginning to be a rivalry of Lycoming College, and happened to pull that game off 30-29 in overtime. Was that something else? You didn't fall under the crush of the rush, did you, at the end of the game?
It's pretty exciting. I mean, those are kind of wins that feel the best. I mean, we would have liked to gone out there and maybe made a statement, but I mean, a win like that's something we'll always remember.
Well, Lebanon Valley's a team that's coming on. They had a rough start. I think when I was talking to the coach, Jim Manos, he said they weren't really playing as good as they could have, and they started playing very well at the end of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. They I think they started out 0-5, I believe, and they were riding, a 3-game win streak going into last week, and you could tell they had the momentum. They were playing hard.
Shut our running game down.
Yeah, they did. It was hard for us to run.
Yep. We just couldn't get a running game, and the linemen, I don't think they allowed a sack, so they were doing pretty well there. We just couldn't get the run. But tell me about those 2 interceptions you had. They're not your first?
No, that was.
How many this year have you had?
Those were my second and third for the season.
Okay, so you had one other one?
Yeah.
Tell me about the second one. What kind of a play was that, and what were you thinking on that
one? I think we were in cover 4, so I just had deep quarter. And I forget what the receivers were running. I think one was running a vertical or was coming deep, and I just saw the quarterback release the ball.
Okay,
and
you were watching him?
Yeah, I was seeing the corner, or the receivers out of the corner of my eye, and kind of just reading the quarterback. And for both of them, he just kind of threw it right to me. I mean, it would have been bad if I didn't catch either of them. So.
Yeah, but you were in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, that's what it was.
When you're playing back there, are you trying to watch the quarterback's eyes? A lot of times they try to look off the receiver and then look back. What are you doing?
I mean, if you're in zone, trying to mainly read the receivers, just kind of keep them both in your vision.
Watch them.
And then through that, I mean, you kind of are able to see the quarterback too. Weiser always tells us to keep our eyes out of the backfield, but sometimes it's hard to do that.
Okay, is that right? He wants you to watch the player more.
Yeah, read the receivers.
Then you know when he's going to get the ball and kind of come around and catch it or knock it down.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Steve Weiser's been around a while.
Yeah,
I guess
he's old school like that.
Yes, he is. You tell him, yeah, listen to him. Your Friday night game, and could be the last game. We don't know. Could get into the playoffs. We'll see. There's an outside chance, but what do you know about FDU-Florham?
I mean, we've only done scouting on them for a couple of days. I know they like to take their shots deep, from a secondary standpoint, so we just got to be ready to defend that.
Okay. So it's a 7 o'clock start in Madison, New Jersey. You guys are leaving around noon?
Yep.
Okay, going to be a long road trip, and
it's going to be a hike,
and a little cool down there on Friday night. But this is the first night game I can remember, and I don't know how long for me. I've been going since '96. Could be the first one ever, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be a little different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be. It's kind of cool though, going back kind of like the Friday Night Lights feel of high school.
From high school games.
Yeah, so. I mean, I'm pretty excited. I've been excited about it all season.
Okay,
so.
Yeah. Well, nice game Saturday against a good team and a classic win for Lycoming College, and all the best to you on Friday night.
Hey, thank you very much.
Right on. This has been a production of Lycomingfootball.com.